Jeskyns is near Cobham, in Kent, England. A former farm, now large open space recreational area with areas being developed as new wildlife habitats. History. This was once a large farm which was put on the market in 2005, following the death of its owner. The guide price for the land was between £1.1 million and £1.3 million. As one of John Prescott's last acts as the head of the Office of Deputy Prime Minister, money from the ODPM's Sustainable Communities Fund was given to the Forestry Commission to buy the land and turn it into a community woodland. However, when tractors ploughed up the arable crop fields and with them went around 60 nests full of newly born skylarks and their eggs, a Forestry Commission spokesman later admitted that the ploughing was an operational misjudgment, which we regret. "We certainly had no intention of harming any birds," he said. "We have commissioned an ornithologist to advise us on the way forward." Quote, "The design of the new woodland was similar to Thames Chase. Another Forestry Commission would http www.forestry.gov. UK, Thames Chase. The site is part of the green belt around Gravesend. The west part of the site is a special landscape area and east part of the site is in the North Downs area of outstanding natural beauty. Since then, 150,000 trees and shrubs have been planted. 2054 traditional orchard trees have been planted. 6.8 kilometers, 4 miles, of all accessible paths have been laid. This includes disabled-friendly paths as well. 5,556 square meters of new ponds created. Henhurst Lake, Wildlife Lake and Ashenbank Pond, Quiet Meadowland Pond. 765 people planted a tree, or 10, not including independent contractors. 145 tons of rubbish removed from the site, including over 700 tires, 3 cars and many washing machines. Also 13 local Cobham area schools and 14 uniformed children's groups have been involved in the project. The opportunity to reinstate elements of a traditional Kentish farm landscape was also being investigated by the Forestry Commission. Jeskyns opened to the public in July 2007. Jeskyns works in partnership with 5 other sites in the local area. They are Shawnwood Country Park, Ranscombe Farm Reserve, Cobham Park, Ashenbank Wood and the Cobham Leisure Plots. Facilities. The site has 5 areas for different uses. Jeskyns Wood, large newly planted woodland, mainly broadleaf trees, along the A2 transport corridor, adding to the current woodland habitats. Jeskyns Glades. This is a wildflower meadow, surrounded by pockets of naturalized woodland. Jeskyns Meadows. The site has various archaeological finds. These are protected by a large area of grazed meadowland. This also gives the added bonus of open views across the park. Jeskyns Orchards has over 900 different varieties of cherry, plum, apple and pear trees planted to make up the 2,504 tree traditional orchard. Jeskyns Grove Wildflower Meadow open area, with a backdrop of informal woodland, with occasional orchard planting within. 5 marked trails lead around the site. Courtwood Trail 1/4 mile. Walkers. Henhurst Lake Walk 1¼ mile. Walkers and cyclists. Broomfield Loop 1¾ mile. Walkers and cyclists. Orchard Walk 2 miles. Walkers and cyclists. And Horse Trail 5 miles. Other major achievements for the site include the creation of natural play features including a tree house, a cone pool, based on a children's ball pool but with pine cones instead of plastic balls, and a sand pit, and a number of environmental art sculptures, mostly all designed and created by Walter Bailey. Mostly of the huge figures have come from a single piece of oak, a sweet chestnut, and then carved by a chainsaw. There is a children's play area and an enclosed area for dog training. The site has a car park and in 2013 was granted planning permission for a cafeteria. Location: situated off the A2 dual carriageway at Soul Street, Gravesend Junction, along Henhurst Road towards Soul Street. The car park is on the left. Forestry Commission page. Green Flag Award site.